Hello everybody, I'm Brendan. Today we've got a little treat for you. Where I live, on the border of South Yorkshire and North Nottinghamshire, is a place called Scrooby, where the founding fathers of America lived and set off from. So we're going to go on a little journey and visit where the founding fathers lived. William Brewster and then William Bradford lived with him at that place. So we're going to go and check that out. Right now we're on a place called Gibbet Lane. This is just before Scrooby. So just 100 metres down there is the Great, which went from London to Edinburgh hundreds of years ago. And across the other side of the Great North Road is Scrooby, a little village. I think even now its occupants are only over 300 residents. It's a beautiful little village, and this is where the founding fathers lived. So Gibbet Hill Lane, where we're at now, it's called Gibbet Hill Lane because there was a horrific crime here in 1779. So there used to be some kind of toll house on here, and a guy called Mr. Spencer, I forgot his first name, he was playing cards with the toll master and the toll master's mother, and then come back and murdered them both. And these big trees here, all these big trees used to have the gibbets on. The gibbet is the cage where they hung you until you were just a skeleton. They didn't feed you. So this is why this is called Gibbet Hill. So let's crack on and let's go over to Scrooby, see what Scrooby's got to offer. Right, let's go and have a look at Scrooby. So this is only 1 mile from where I live. I grew up around here. We used to walk down here, come to Scrooby when we were kids, jump in the river. So this is still Gibbet Hill Lane, where all the gibbets used to hang with the criminals. And this is the Great North Road from London to Edinburgh, the old Great North Road. Now we've got the motorways, the M1 and the A1. So down this lane here is Scrooby. Look how small the roads are. My van is literally taking up the whole road. If something comes, there's no room to pass. So yeah, in the late 1500s, this is where William Brewster lived at Scrooby Manor. And it wasn't until 1620, which was actually 401 years ago, where they sailed on the Mayflower over to New England in North America. So I'm just trying to concentrate here. Look how tight the roads are. This is the River Right and what we're going over. Watch how bumpy this river gets. This road, sorry. I'll have to just leave that in, my bad wording. But look how bumpy this is. Like I said, there's just over 300 people live in Scrooby. It's a little farming village, it's got a mill, and William Brewster lived in the manor house. Actually, to the left, one of my friends fell out of this tree, the big trees on the left, not the new ones, and he fell in a load of nettles. We were only about 10 years old. Anyway, we're coming up to the mill house. Look at this, beautiful old car, sorry. Let's have a quick look at the old car. Look at that. Wow, look at them. So this is the mill house. Oh, there's quite a few cars here. Old Rolls Royce, a Jaguar. That's like a hearse limousine. Right, let's have a quick look at the mill if I can park up. No, oh, I can park here. Let's take a look at the mill. So this is Scrooby Mill. Look how pretty it is. All the ducks are chilled. Where you just saw the old cars, this is the other side of it. I actually did a job at that house there. being self-employed as a welder, you get to go all over, but look how beautiful this is. This is just round the corner from Scrooby Manor, where the Brewsters live, so no doubt them guys must have come to this place at some point. So that's the beautiful Scrooby Mill, and this is the little village of Scrooby where Scrooby Manor is, where William Brewster lived, and then William Bradford came to live with him afterwards, as they were planning going over to the Netherlands and then over to America in the Mayflower. So the idea of America, or founding of America, all started in this little village. The big farmhouse where you can just see the roof to the left, that backs onto Scrooby Manor where they lived. Look how beautiful this place is. Like I say, this is literally 1 mile from my house. And we're going to turn left down here, and this is, if you notice the sign, it says Manor Road. Just in front of you it says Manor Road, and this is where they lived, in these houses here. So I don't know, I think the manor was a lot bigger than this, and these houses down the bottom, that's part of the manor. There's a big set of wooden gates, and this is where the Pilgrim Fathers lived. Let's have a look, drive down and we'll reverse back up. I think you get a lot of tourists down here as well, because of you get a lot of Americans coming here to Scrooby because of this place. This is the road where the Pilgrim Fathers lived and started off their ideas and pilgrimage all the way over to America. I don't want to be too intrusive to these people because they do actually live there. It's not a tourist attraction. So we'll have a quick look around Scrooby. Beautiful little place. So the church is to the right, which we'll go and have a look at. I'll get the camera on the selfie stick and we'll even have a walk around it. But if I just go down here, even the road names are all fitting because this is where it all started. So I'll just turn around in this road, but look at the road sign. What's the place called? The place is called Mayflower Avenue, the name of the ship. This is where it all began. Like I say, when we were children, we used to just walk over the fields from the next town where I lived and just come and visit and have a look, just because it's a nice, beautiful place. And this is the church. No doubt the founding fathers would have gone to this church. If I can park up somewhere, we'll have a walk around it. Hopefully I can. I think there's a parking space there. So let's have a look around. So this is Scrooby Church. What does that say? Commonwealth War Grave. Let's have a look. Oh, typical oily, typical squeaking gate. Let's go and see how old we can find some gravestones. That's what we used to do as well as children. I don't know what. Oh, look at this. I'll not stand on anybody's grave, but what does this say? Here lieth the body of Valentine Hindlewith, departed this life April the 6th, 1759. Age 49 years old. Wow, that's amazing. Look how old these gravestones are. What date have we got? 17 something, 1771. Wow, this place is old. No doubt the founding fathers was come to this church, but look how old this gravestone is. Don't want to stand on any grave, but look at that. I can't see any dates. 1813. 1813. Thomas Roberts. Wow. This is 1885. John Fisher of Ranskill Hall died 1892. This is crazy. 1860. Look at that place. Try not to walk on anybody's grave. I remember, I think the house across the road, I used to come here with my aunties and my cousins and my sisters, and they used to go and get the key from the place across the road, and they used to let you just go in the church, unlock it and go in the church. What other graves we've got? 1820, 1785, look at that. Lyeth body of William Fon, William and Anne Cook, who died July the 23rd, 1785. Wow. What's that one? 1786. Thomas the Fon of Elizabeth William. Wow. This is crazy. I've been here before, but I just can't remember it. 1849, Mary Elizabeth, wife of Jonathan Roberts Burks. Elizabeth. 1797. Look at that. That's a nice gravestone. Look at this. 1797. Age 29 years. Let the winds blow, the billows roll. Wow. 1846. 1847. This place has got loads of history. 1840. That one's 1840. Oh, 1865, sorry. 1872, James Thieker. Wow. This is crazy. What we got here? 1908, 1900, so there's two people in there. Anne, wife of Robert Cornforth, plus Robert Cornforth, died 1900 and 1908. 1914, 1898, wow. So, this is where the Brewsters would have come to church to worship. I hope you all enjoyed part 1. Tune in soon for part 2 of the Pilgrim Journey.